my God, no way. Hold on, Papa. Come on, man.
So if you watched the video from before and you answered that the Jordans on the right were the originals, you were correct. The ones on the left were not original. If you take a look at the Jordan logo, okay, you can see that the head and the body and his ligaments are thicker than over here on the right one. If you can look at his foot, it's very thin compared to the one on the right. Okay, the arm itself into the ball is thicker. The embroidery all itself, you can see more detail in the embroidery and everything is thicker. Look at his hand pointing straight down. If you look at this one, the hands and the fingertips are not really, I want to say defined. The head and the face is kind of crooked. The arm and the ball is thin. And overall, it just looks thinner. It's not thick. So I'm going to take a look at this one and look at the embroidery really close. And then take a look at this one. And take a look at the embroidery really close and take a long look. 1, 2. Okay. 1. Let's take a look. Let that sink in your memory banks. Okay.
Jordan never did that move. No,
see that? Let's take a look at the carbon fiber and compare. This is the original. This is the unoriginal. Just take a look closely. Look at the carbon fiber difference. Listen to the sound. Focus. Listen to the sound. Carbon fiber. This is always a dead giveaway. Okay? And just let that sink in your memory banks. Look at the difference. Original carbon fiber versus the inauthentic. Okay.
Jordan never did that move.
No, this is a work issue.
Moving on to the interior. If you look at the focus here. If you look at the bubble and the color of the bubble, and you look at the holes in the bubble, you can see that they're lined up and they're centered. Take a look at those holes. Okay, the holes there are centered in the bubble. Okay, we have a stamp, an impression, a branded stamp inside of the midsole. You can see there. Okay, if we take a look on the other one, it's not original. Take that out. Take a look at the color of the bubble. The color of the bubbles do vary, but look at the alignment of the holes inside of the bubble. They're off center. Okay. Compared to here. Focus there. 1 and 2. Okay, the stamp inside, if you look inside the unoriginals here, there's no branded stamp inside of it. No impression stamp like as on here. You can see the impression stamp there inside of the sole. But if you check in this one, there's no impression. Okay? Let's take a look at the interior. Let's take a look. Another thing that I noticed was the Air Jordan ink stamp on the bottom of the foot bag of the uppers. Yeah. And these were the sneakers I was doing on live yesterday that I was reviewing. But you look at the stamp right there. The ink is still visible, okay? And mind you, these shoes are the same age. Look at this one. It's fading away, like, you know, you get a receipt and, you know, the ink on the receipt fades away. And yes, these are the same age. I'll show you.
Cause Jordan never did that move.
No, these are working shoes.
Okay, so if we look at both pair, yes, they are the same age. You can look here, 2010. And if I go to the other one, you can see the age. It's 2010. So they're both the same age. But the ink stamp on the original is still visible and present versus the one that's not. Take a look at the aging, how the material ages on the outsole. Remember, keep in mind they're the same age, okay? And you could tell by looking that they were both pretty well worn. You know, they're for me, looking at them from the front view, they're almost just about in the same condition. So, but look at how the authentic one ages versus the one that's not.
Jordan never did that move.
No, these are working shoes.
Another thing that I noticed was the quality and the density of the midsole itself, okay? This midsole is a lot thicker and denser than this midsole. Like this midsole, once you get it in your hand, get close here, you can easily bend it. Like, you're gonna know immediately once you touch it and how it flexes and how flimsy that the midsole is. It's like, you're gonna know. Versus this one. Once you press on it, trust me, you're gonna notice the difference immediately.